Hey, Lana.
Hi, how's it going?
Oh, no, it's still preparing. Hey, Lana.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. Those out in Facebook land may have gotten two of our highs because we're still working out what this looks like, huh, Lana?
Yep.
Yeah, well, we're really happy to have you here today with Lunch with LeAnn. So, everybody, welcome to Lunch with LeAnn. We're doing this on Wednesdays, and we're really excited today. We have Lana Gonzalez, who's our Director of IL Innovation, and she's here to chat with us a little bit. And before we get into our topic of the day, we got to talk about what we're having for lunch.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's that time and my stomach is growling.
Mine too, mine too.
So, Lana, what are you having for lunch today?
Well, as you know, Papa Murphy's has the $10 Tuesdays, which is a favorite at our house, especially when I forget to prepare. So I'm having leftover pizza, the Mediterranean with sun-dried tomatoes. It's my fave. So we're warming that up. And I don't microwave pizza. I warm it up in a frying pan because then it stays crispy.
Oh, that's a good tip
Yeah.
to put it in the frying pan. My husband puts it in the oven, but I think I like the frying pan better because the oven takes too long. And
Yeah.
normally pizza, I just eat it cold. So
I do that too sometimes.
Yeah. Awesome. Well,
What are you having?
I am having, so I think I've had this before, but I'm a big fan of it. So it's spaghetti squash, right? But this spaghetti squash has like red peppers in it and garlic, and it's all sauteed up. So I'm really excited for that. But then I have this pesto lasagna. I haven't put it together yet because it's better warm. Pesto lasagna with mushrooms and all of that. So it's a little.
So do you replace the red sauce with pesto for that?
What's that?
It's a pesto sauce?
Yeah, but it's a pesto
Ooh.
red sauce. So it's got tomatoes in it and it's got spinach in it and it has mushrooms in it and garlic. And again, this is one of those that I can only eat when we're working from home because
Right.
it does a number on my breath.
Right. Nice.
Yeah. And then I'll probably throw salad in there just because I like my greens. So
Good.
So Lana, we're going to talk a little bit today about the IL philosophy, and we're going to talk about it from your unique lens. So let's dive in. You're
Okay.
not super new to the LINC team, but within a year. So why don't you tell everybody what you do here at LINC?
Well, I am the director of our independent living program, which is, I'm a little bit biased, but it is the best program at LINC. We really work towards helping people live as independently as possible. I think I wanted to talk a little bit about my experience as a parent in the independent living philosophy, because for me, raising a child with a disability, I became a ferocious advocate for her and getting her the things that she needs. And I think that's a really good thing, but sometimes we can kind of be our own obstacles a little bit. And I had developed a relationship with the professionals that were working with my daughter at the school. And I sat down with the director of special education and we were talking about things I wanted for my daughter. And he said to me, listen, I'm not going to mess with you. I know you're a ferocious advocate and I'm going to give you whatever you want for your daughter. But the reality is what we really have to decide is what's best for Macy. And I was like, it was really difficult it was like a slap in the face for me to really realize there is other people that have input, including Macy herself, in what would be best for her and including her in those IEP meetings. And then I was able to have an experience with partners in policymaking with the Idaho Council on Developmental Disabilities, where self-advocates were talking about their experiences through school and how they weren't included in decisions made about their own education. And who knows better how they learn than themselves. There are many times I have to, as an employee, have to make modifications, and I know how I am able to work best. Why are we not doing that for people with disabilities? And that really was the big eye opener for me, is hearing it from self-advocates and working with a professional that highlighted how important it was to involve Macy in her special education programming and choices that we were making for her. It's challenging as a mom to step back, right? It's really difficult. We want to control it and make it the best possible scenario, but we all learn from making choices that aren't right sometimes, and allowing her to do that is really, really what the IL philosophy is about, right? Letting people learn from their experiences, make choices that maybe isn't popular, but maybe it's their passion and maybe they find a unique way to live that works for them. And that's what the IL philosophy really is.
Yeah, and also that dignity to fail, right? And that dignity to try, that we all really enjoy. But as parents, it's really hard to watch your child fail, right? Or try something.
And then if they're vulnerable, we kind of like almost like we want to put a bubble around them and protect them. But that doesn't help them learn, right? Like that they have to fail in order to learn. That's how we learn. And so, yeah, I think we as a tendency to put a bubble around people with disabilities so that they don't make any mistakes, right? Like, oh, we're going to make sure that everything, but then you don't really learn how to be successful that way. So
yeah, that's a great. So what drew you to LINC then? Because you relocated for this job, yeah?
Yes, I did. Well, my daughter's at an age that I really am. I've throughout my career worked in what was fixing for her, what was fitting for her, and she's becoming an adult. She's transitioning into adulthood, and I really do. The goal is independence for her, and a lot of people that know Macy don't think that have already decided for her that that's not possible. And she could never. I've had people tell me she could never live independently. Even at 2, they told me she could never live independently. And they might know something about diagnosing somebody with a disability, but they don't know nothing about Macy and they don't know nothing about me, right? We're going to get her independent and working hard to do whatever it takes to get her there. She might not do it when she's 18, but maybe she'll do it when she's 32, and working hard to make sure that she has all those things. And IL philosophy and Centers for Independent Living really embrace all that I'm very passionate about. So I was really excited to be part of the team.
That's awesome. So we're kind of in a different place in time now with COVID and, you know, with the state of our environments as it is. So you guys in the IL department are doing a lot of really cool things that started, that were already going to start, but now just kind of accelerated the start because of this. So would you be telling us about a few of those?
Sure, absolutely. So a lot of cool things are happening. We have a youth group that we've been able to meet online for that. That's really fun, and developing those youth and getting to know those youth in a new form has been exciting. We have a peer-to-peer group that happens Wednesdays at 2, and getting to know each other, checking in with each other, finding out what other people are doing. That's been really a fun meeting as well. LINC also has employer meetings, and we have personal assistant meetings. So we have all these meetings going on, people connecting with each other. In a time when we're all so isolated, this is when it's really important to connect, even if it's virtually. I think it's really valuable. So that's been some of the things we've done. We've also made some, teaching people how to live independently is unique in this situation. So we've been creating some videos to help people access learn how to do some shopping online if they need to do that and go pick up their groceries. And we've been how to use personal protective equipment appropriately. So we keep producing some videos to help teach independent living skills when at people's convenience. They can look those videos up at any time. So that's been pretty exciting. Also, the most exciting thing that's happening in the IL department is that we are planning the next independent living conference. We have selected a date, and more news will be coming about that. Can I talk about the date?
Oh yeah, why not? Go for it.
Okay, so we are doing it the week of September 14th, and it will be a virtual conference, but we're adding some pretty unique and fun, exciting ways to engage people. So look for information outcoming for that, but save that date for September 14th through the 18th.
Yeah. The anticipation is awesome. So I remembered one more thing that kind of has come from this new peer-to-peer in your youth transition group. Tell me about this Animal Crossing.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty fun too. So Animal Crossing, I don't know if anybody is familiar with like trying to find a Nintendo Switch right now is almost impossible because all these kids are playing this game called Animal Crossing. And you have your own little island and you have neighbors and you can go visit your friends' island. So we have a lot of people joining us on Fridays at 2 o'clock, we have a Zoom meeting similar to this, and they all share friend codes and talk about tips and tricks in being really successful in Animal Crossing and gathering. You buy things from each other, and they have like even like a stock market type of situation where you buy turnips. Listen, I don't play it, but I've listened in, and it's very intriguing, and they all really get into it. So that's been super fun for the youth and adult. We have lots of adults coming to, we have adults coming to that too. It's super fun. So that's been a fun meeting we are having on Fridays at 2 as well. That link is on our LINC's Facebook page as well.
Awesome. Awesome. So you've got yourself, and then we have Melva, and we also have Kelly, Christina, and Todd that kind of make up that department. How can people reach out to those folks?
So we have, you can call us on our LINC line, and it goes right to their extensions, and they are answering those phones now. So that is really nice that you can call and ask questions, get information referrals. We have stockpiled some resources for people that need them. So we encourage people to call us with any questions that they have that we can help them with.
Awesome. And you can also go to www.linkidaho.org, and all of the staff are listed there, as well as some COVID resources we have put up. And then, you know, if you're on Facebook, if you're watching this live, then you're a Facebook user. So feel free to message us here. It's pretty quick. Your team actually monitors most of that. So
yes, we do. Yeah. We're able to answer questions and get things addressed pretty quickly.
Yeah. And so if you're having trouble with your independence, or need some advocacy, or need some support in navigating some of these systems that have happened, that have kind of changed for us, give Lana and LINC a call, and we'll get you helped out. So we're
on standby. We're ready to help.
We're ready to help. We got it. And so do you have any closing thoughts or anything you want to say to let's see, I'm going to check and see how many viewers we have. We had about 4. We have 3 viewers right now.
Nice. I think my favorite thing I've learned about the independent living, and then I just want to like end with that, is nothing about us without us is such a powerful motto. We need to be listening to the people that are living these experiences in order to support them the best. They know the decisions that need to be made, they live it. And really that's what IL philosophy is about, is listening to the individuals that are living with disabilities and helping support them to live as independently as they want to.
Absolutely. And I will just emphasize that with it's also about community, because when we learn something, when we have a disability and we've had to adapt, it's so powerful to share that knowledge with other people that are trying to adapt, or trying to learn from each other. And your peer-to-peer groups are just perfect for that, because, we have great examples of people who are going to doctor's offices and need to advocate. And maybe there's somebody who just did that last week, and they're there to give a suggestion. While LINC sometimes has many answers, sometimes the answer is, here's a peer you can talk to.
Absolutely. There's a lot of value in that.
So much. So, well, Lana, I really appreciate that you have taken the time. Just a little announcement for next week. We'll actually be doing Lunch with LeAnn on Thursday. Woo, spicing it up, because I am going to be at a Clifton Strengths conference on Tuesday and Wednesday, but it will be virtual. So hopefully I'll learn lots of tips and tricks we can bring back to our IL conference in September. Don't forget. Nice. September. But we're excited to have you guys here on Thursday. And Lana, I really appreciate you and all the work you do. And thank you for being so open about your experiences with Macy. And as a parent, it is a unique lens to have. So really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you next week.
Bye.